Hi, welcome back. So, I've had this idea for quite a while now, and it took a tweet from Adam Savage himself to get me to try something out. And so, he has a particular type of project management technique he uses in his notebooks, which is these little squares that he colours in, and he keeps progress and tracks his progress. So what I did was, I quite like that technique, and I use a product called Rocketbook. They're a wipeable notebook where you can use erasable pens, saves the planet, saves paper. And what I thought was, you know what, I really want that on my Rocketbook. And now Rocketbook, they come up with these printable PDF pages that allow you to use their computer vision system in their app to track regular printed pages. Yeah, you know, the type that kill trees. But anyway, so what I want to do is I want to create a huge version of that. Well, as big as I've got. I've got an old whiteboard that is a bit knocked about. It's been in my garage for a little while. I want to convert that into a huge page from a Rocketbook that I can wipe clean. We'll see how it goes. So here I am measuring out the border for the Rocketbook. So the pages have a particular ratio that they work with, and it uses the black border to track the edges of the page. What it'll then do is it'll then assume that that is a rectangle and straighten it up in software. So this has to be nice and square, and it has to be the biggest it can be to fit inside my whiteboard. Here I am marking it up, and out comes the tape for the first time. I'm starting with a single strip around the edge. I think it might work. We'll see how it goes. It needs to be tested. Cutting off the excess. And voila. So I'm firing up Rocketbook. Let's find out if this even worked. See if it, no. It would be better if I didn't have my case. Firing up Rocketbook, see if this even works. Finding the corners. Oh man, I hope this works. Right, here we go again. Right, let's see if this works. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah! Ooh. Oh, it's finding it. Right, I think that line's a bit thin. Let's thicken it up a bit. Right. Attempt number 2. That seems to be doing better. Okay, that's good enough. I'm going on to the QR code. And print. Phew. 3D printing takes ages. I've got loads of time. 3D. 3D? 2D printing. Oh, 2D printing is so much faster than 3D printing. Okay, so I've printed it out and I've stuck it down here on this side. Hopefully that'll work, but we'll see. It's not a very good taping job, but we'll see whether that registers and scans the whiteboard. Right, here we go again. Right, let's see whether we can do it. Oh! Oh! Yes! Yes! Awesome! And it worked! It worked! Right, okay, let's draw something. Hey, let's see if that works. Okay, here we go. Oh, no way! Oh, yes! This is going to work! This is going to work! So it worked! Would you believe it? Right, so what's next? I've got some really good ideas. So, number 1. Figure out the destinations, which are all these little squares at the bottom. That's one of the key things about Rocketbooks, is you can send your documents to any email, Dropbox, Google Drive, that sort of thing. Keep yourself really organised. At the moment, it doesn't know anything about those. I need to figure out that. Right, now number 2 is sorting out that print down there, the QR code. Right now, I think I need to do something better than that. I'm going to have something a bit more permanent. I think a laser cut project is in order for that one. Number 3 is getting the Adam Savage task progress boxes on here that I did on my original PDFs. that needs to be on here. I'm thinking some kind of sliding mechanism so that I can dynamically change that on the board. It's magnetic so that it can stick on there. It'll be amazing. And last but not least, number 4, I want to try and do something on the back end of the software. So when we scan it in, it sends it to a location. I can have an application watching that folder, does some clever computer vision on it, figures out the progress, sends it off to a web server and does some special stuff around that. That's going to take a little bit more time. It's a little bit more on the edge of my experience, but I think we can do it. So let's see where we can go with this. I think the next steps will be great. I think we can do something pretty amazing. I love Rocketbooks. I use them every single day of my life, at work, at home, and I think everyone should try and integrate it into their workflow. This is just me trying to do that. I think there's even more that we can do with this, but let's get cracking on these extra ones for this series and see how we go. See you next time.